Oh,
That's normal. Tons of people do that.
yeah, people call me friends.
I have friends.
Oh, wow. Look down there. Max, look, pipe down. I'm sure in time, if you give me a chance, I can do it.
For some reason, I highly doubt that. How long have you been over there in the corner of my room? Anyway.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jeez. Wow. Well, about that. I've been here long enough to know a few things. The first is that you need to redecorate. That is boring. There's not enough fire and brimstone. People screaming.
My decorations are not boring.
And the second thing is, what are you doing with all these books anyways? You should be living your life, having fun. You're still a kid, right? Don't worry about all this education.
But I do still have some sort of responsibility for this stuff. As much as I dread doing it.
My friend, listen. You just need to lay off some steam and lay off from the bear, right? And forget about all this responsibility things. Look, just relax and breathe.
But what about honor? I'm in honors, aren't I? The books might be outdated, but I do care about knowledge, about intellect, about what we stand for.
Honor. What?
Yeah.
That's just rich. You and you mortals about honor. I mean people. I mean humans.
Humans?
Fellow honor students. Yes, you honor students at this university. You always are into books just rummaging around. It's a waste of time. Enjoy your life.
What?
And just enjoy our fun.
I want to. I want knowledge too.
Hey, that's something I can do. I'm so old. But what if I told you? You could have knowledge, but you wouldn't have to work. What if you could have all the things, whatever, just collector, but what if I told you it was already there? What if I told you knowledge can be within yourself? And you are the knowledge source, I'm sure. And then all these dusty old books are worthless. You know, I actually have a talent, if you will, a skill. I'm not trying to brag, but it's one no one else has. I'm able to go to these stories and pick out what I want and see things that no one else can see. What if I took you along? You might even be enlightened along the way. You would have knowledge without.
Knowledge without effort. Intriguing. Show me.
Oh, good. Well, I'm actually never asked. Okay, let's see. Just give me a moment to warm up. Hey!
Yeah.
This doesn't cost more than your tuition.
I doubt.
Listen, let me just warm up, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and...
Nothing is happening. This is a joke.
Hey!
No.
You're a joke. Just give me a moment, okay? Look, you're not going to see. I'm more than just a man. I have the abilities of untamed power. Behold. And good. Took long enough. I should probably introduce myself before we get on with this little show. My name is Steve. My name is Steve. And I am a tyrant. I mean a tycoon. A business tycoon. A scholar, actually. Can you believe it? You can have academics and make money. I never would have thought. I have the ability to take you along a journey. I can show you the things that really matter, and you can forget the things that don't. With her, she may do some work, but in time I think I will show her that true knowledge comes within yourself. This first place I'm taking you is Faust, Dr. Faust. He was somebody that he wanted knowledge and all the power that comes with it. But why work for it? You can only go so far. You can only enjoy life until you hit those barriers. Faust found a way past it. He made a deal. The kind of deal a man probably shouldn't make, but he had that desire to. And that is why we're here. To see how we can find true power. All right, let's get this thing going.
It worked?
Yes.
Where are we?
We're in the laboratory of Dr. Skinner. Go. Look, this is a very dangerous place. You may fall in acid or electrocute.
Oh my.
Let's go over here.
Yeah.
Watch your assistance. Here, please.
Es ist alles umsonst. I've studied everything there is to know. In philosophy, I've surpassed Socrates. In mathematics, Leibniz himself could not outmatch me. My knowledge of the law is fine as the very silks these spiders weave. I am a scholar above scholars, a man above every man. And yet, what good is it all?
See, all this school stuff is worthless. He would know. Look, he's out.
I guess there's no reason to put in all that effort after all.
I have reached the very limit of human comprehension. There is nothing in the world I do not know. But here I am, just as depressed as ever. There must be something of high value I can do. Something more spiritual.
Did somebody call for a spirit?
Who are you?
I am a student of the arts, as you are. I'm very interested in your aim to elevate yourself, and lucky for you, I am ready to be your guide.
A student, are you? I've never seen a student with such a supernatural aura. Lugner, you are no student. You're a devil.
Whoa.
You must be.
I am a sponge, a smaller player of arts. Aren't we all?
So, even the devil bows to a higher power. Perhaps I should look to that power to find inner peace, yeah?
Not so fast, you can always find happiness in this world. Know where to look.
I have seen everything there is to see on this world, and I have never once, even for a moment, been truly happy.
But you've never had me before. That's wrong, Honor. If you promise to be my servant after death, give yourself over to me, I will be out as your servant for life. I can bring you all the wonders and pleasure this world has to offer.
Don't forget, I've already seen all this world has to offer. I seriously doubt you can fulfill your end of this bargain.
My powers are beyond this world, Gore. Have a little faith in me.
Faith. 9. I will need a little more insurance. Make your contract, Caesars. You will serve me in this life. And if you lead me to experience a moment, then I am truly happy that I would want to last forever. In that moment, I will die and be your slave forever.
Friends, jovial company.
No.
Money, riches.
No.
Fine. Youth, love.
Boss! Yanu, enough! You promised me happiness, satisfaction, and joy from everything the world has to offer. But you've led to nothing but misery. I was better off as a scholar of the world only, not a purveyor of witchcraft.
Hey, you asked me for help.
I learned all the knowledge of the world for knowledge's sake, and was dissatisfied. I still know there is a high meaning to all of this, but you have led me far astray in the wrong direction. Be gone, devil! You only lead to more despair. I think real joy comes from living for something greater than yourself. Perhaps I can use what I've learned to better this world, not only to siphon its energy for my own gain. Oh, I can start by draining the swamp outside the city and replacing it with a beautiful garden. Yeah!
I think I understand. The pursuit of knowledge
does, yeah. Wait, no! No! That's not the point. Look, you missed the good part. Didn't you see him partying and the girls? He had everything. That's the cool part here. He was happy.
Well, for a time. But all that happiness only led to more despair. What good is that?
Well, you know what? It's the first trouble, okay? There'll be others. We can take you other places. Why don't we do that? And we'll move on. We might find something like that. Okay. Ugh. You know, it's hard. It's not an exact science doing what I do. Sometimes you learn, sometimes you don't, and that's okay. There's room for improvement. Speaking of learning, have you ever really wanted to learn something that maybe you shouldn't? Have you ever been curious about something that you didn't? This next one might be a little dark, a little grimy. Don't worry, it's not like the 1940s black and white film you watched in your grandma's basement for Frankenstein. No, this is the real Frankenstein by Shelley. Of the story of a man, Dr. Victor. And he wanted to know the secret to life. To be able to take something dead and make it alive. He was like a normal student. He had flashcards in one hand and a shovel and dead body parts in the other. Not that, after all. But that's besides the point. Because he learned that if you push past what's holding you, you can truly achieve everything within yourself. And I hope that she did. All right, now, look, listen.
Yeah,
Okay. You turn around, just know, go grimy, it's not an accident. It's not like the things you experience.
Oh, no.
Usually, okay, so just turn around slowly, okay? Because it's very scary.
He's not that bad. Oh! Oh!
Just wait over here, okay? We'll just watch Frankenstein from here. Watch the work.
It is finished. Years I been searching for knowledge have finally come true. My work will be hailed throughout the world as the pinnacle of science. Rise and know your creator. What? Do you not know me? I'm the one who's responsible for you. Look at me. Yes, yes. I am your creator. Come here. My son, for I value you as my own. It is right that you should learn to know me and love me, and finally to obey me. By my hand, you will be the father of a new and perfect race. What have I done? I have broken the laws of God. It's hideous. It is monstrous. It is mine.
What am I? What have I done to deserve this? I did not ask to be created, and yet here I am. I brought nothing. I was given nothing except life. There must be something, for some reason, why you fled. I'm responsibility. You must teach me. I said, like to think, no, I'm responsibility. You must teach me.
Where is he? Some
Forget your clues.
monstrosity. I must destroy it. It's a pity, though. Spent so much time on it. It's as if he's a part of me. What? Him? Part of me? Cannot be. I must destroy it. My deeds must be hidden. Wait. I hear it. I cannot face it. I must flee.
This man, he flees me. Why? I guess his own creation is hateful to him. When he shirks his duty in fleeing, I must find him and he must teach me.
Man, what a story, right? It's a classic. Never gets old.
That scientist made a huge mistake. He meddled with the higher powers of immortality and came back to haunt him. Yeah.
No, not at all. You see, he got exactly what he wanted in the end. And sometimes you just have to ignore what is holding you back, or you'll never get anywhere.
But wouldn't you agree that it's important to learn from the mistakes of others? To ensure that you yourself don't create something so horrible, so disgusting. Ugh.
Well, look. It depends on how you define mistake. Okay, look. How about a little less? After all, what's wrong for one person might be right for another. And what's right for that person is wrong for another. It's all subjective.
But that's not exactly true.
Oh, look, will you? Hey, look over there! It's really fun doing this, you know. This next one, well, I almost thought it was fun. It's Voltaire. Well, Voltaire is one of those people that hated the world almost as much as I do. You ever get tired of living where you're at? You get tired of the bills. You get tired of the kids. You get tired of the stress. You get tired of the academics. You get tired of life. And sometimes life is not amazing. Voltaire knew that. Candide tried to find the best of all worlds. A haughty goal. A stupid one, too. There is no best of all worlds. There is no better. There's nothing better than what it is right now. And trying to pursue that is foolish, Aaron. You might as well enjoy what you have now and figure out who you truly are. Only then will you be happy. And I think that's what she needs to see. This book really does show how crazy you can get, and I can't wait. Welcome to Candide. It's an interesting place. Look around.
Oh,
What do you think?
oh my. Who is that?
That's just old Peg Boss. Look at this terrifying place. And he's got a smile on his face. Inspiration. But for real, we should probably wait over there to make cast. Yes. That's
Hey, is that, what are you doing? Homeless and a beggar and a carrot. I don't know about the carrot. But what are you doing? This is nothing like the best of all worlds that you've talked about.
Indeed, I see you still need more learning, and clearly need to work on your metaphysical, theological, cosmology.
But the smell in your face and the carrots. What is going on, man?
Indeed, this is just syphilis. You see, Candide, my metaphysical, theological, cosmology holds true even now. Syphilis is necessary in the rest of our worlds. Because without the men who went all the way to the new world to get it, you would not have gotten all these great things, like chocolate.
You know, I have forgotten how wise and away in the world you are. This is inherently good, man. This certainly is the best of all worlds. Thank you. Whatever your name is, I forgot, Pangloss. Of course! Let's go to the doctor and get you cured of your wonderful syphilis.
Yeah, this place has its moments, but I really like it because it. Hey! Oh, stupid, disgusting work. I mean, sweet citizen. Let's go to all hospital, please. This book shows how crazy things can get. There's a pure chaos to brighten up somebody's day.
Why do you like it? It's so anti-everything.
Well, exactly. That's why it's so good. Because it destroys every philosophy, and it shows that you should cultivate your own garden.
That's a weird phrase.
Well, you're a weird student, and you know you should live for yourself. I mean, Candide says it himself later in the book, that at the end of the day, the world will keep turning, no matter what you do. Even if you refuse to turn in that paper for that boring old Dr. Ratton.
Dr. Vance? You know him?
Well, yes. We talk quite often in the wee hours of the night as he brings the papers of his poor students.
So that's why I'm failing. Oh, well, you know, you're right. Pangloss's philosophy is bogus. Best of all worlds isn't very accurate.
Well, exactly. That's the point. It's about time, Paul. Yes, just think. In the centuries to follow, the best of all worlds, what we have now will be, well, the good old days. And then you'll get to the thing that's better, and then you'll realize it wasn't so great after all. No matter what you do, there's millions of deaths and destruction all around. So, rear end my best of all worlds. Speaking of rear ends,
Yeah.
did you notice the opening was the front of my cheek?
What?
Yes, he was pathetic, hobbling around.
You seem to enjoy people's suffering.
Oh, really? I mean, look at his Dr. Rand. Yes. What the heck? I don't know where I just was. Give me a moment to collect my thoughts. It does take a bit out of me. I don't mean to brag, but I have such a talented mind. practice to understand. Sometimes you get it wrong. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you find you're never good enough. No matter how many grades you get, no matter how many academic awards or financial gains, you're never enough. And sometimes, well, all we can do is just turn around to see what faces. Oh, gosh.
I'm a sick man.
Oh,
I'm a spiteful man. I'm an unattractive
got
man.
that right. Oh, I know who we are. Notes of the underground. Oh. If you want to take a nap now, I won't blame you. This part's really long.
Where is Dr. Ray?
We are in 1860 St. Petersburg, Russia. I hope you brought the jacket.
Thanks for warning.
This.
That's oddly specific. I think my liver's disease. I don't know. However, I know nothing at all about my disease, nor can I say for certain what troubles me. But I won't consult a doctor for it. I never have, and I never will. Even though I have a respect for medicine and doctors. Besides, I'm extremely superstitious. Enough so that I respect medicine. I'm well educated enough not to be superstitious, but I am superstitious. No. I refuse to consult a doctor out of spite. That you will probably not understand. Well, I understand it though. Of course, I can't say who it is I'm hurting by being spiteful. I know better than anyone that I'm hurting myself and no one else. But still, if I don't consult a doctor, it is out of spite. My liver is bad? Well, let it get worse! What's wrong with him?
Well, it's one of those things, sometimes, somebody, he ate something really bad. Well, I don't know. Somebody did some good work. You know what I mean? Like, just, yeah.
I've been going on like this for a long time.
Only 20 years.
Now I'm 40. I used to be a government official, but no longer. I was a spiteful official. I was rude and took pleasure in being so. You see, I didn't take bribes, so I was bound to compensate myself for that at least.
Wait. He was rude because he didn't take bribes?
Well, yes. You see, back then in Russia, everything was really expensive. The gas was high, the food was high, and politics were crazy. Actually, sounds a lot like right now. But that's aside. He had to make money somehow.
When petitioners would come in for information, I would be instantly infuriated. And I felt intense enjoyment when I succeeded in making anyone unhappy. There was one officer that I could not stand. He refused to be humble and clanked his sword in a disgusting way. I carried on a feud with him for 18 months over that sword. And finally, I got the better of it. That was in my youth, though. But do you know what the main reason was behind my spite? The whole point of it was that even when I was rude and belligerent, I was inwardly filled with shame. Because not only was I a spiteful official, but I wasn't even a bitter man.
Man, it's a good thing I'm not like him.
Well, really?
Yeah.
Aren't you?
I
I was lying just now when I said that I'm a spiteful official. I was lying from spite. I was simply amusing myself with the petitioners and the officer, and I never could become spiteful.
I'm not like. What do you mean by that?
Look, you don't lie to others. Like, what about last week when you told your mom you were working on a paper for your honors class, but instead you went up to a concert with your friends, a Taylor Swift concert?
That was different. How did you know? That's different.
Last year, a distant relative gave me $6,000 in his will, and I immediately retired and settled down in my apartment. My room is a wretched, horrid one on the outskirts of town. My maid, an old country woman, ill-natured from stupidity. I'm a pitiful man with nothing to show after 20 years. I don't have comrades, though I once had a small group of them. I never liked them. They did everything a good comrade would do. They invited me to parties, they checked on my well-being, but they did that out of obligation. They don't care about me. I walk behind them and disdain with myself, and they invite me to go along, but I refuse. I won't allow myself friendship. I don't deserve it. I could never find love.
That's definitely you.
What? I can't even earn the acknowledgement of others. I followed a police officer for months, just wanting to humble him for ignoring me. He only acknowledged the rich. I bought this coat in hopes of impressing him.
I mean, come on. You don't ever show off to your friends? Like trying to make those paper grades so you show all the losers how much smarter you are.
See, I do have the money to pay you. I just refuse to give it to you. I am the master, and you rely on me for payment. But you've been rude today, so you don't deserve to get paid.
Okay, so that's not you. You're too much of a goody two-shoes and annoying and unsympathetic to be like that. Who needs this guy? He's got a problem.
No,
You know? Yeah, it's just me. Sorry. Okay. This next one, well, it's kind of a waste of time. I'm not going to lie. But sometimes on a journey, you have to take one of those unnecessary road stops. So this is where we're at. Speaking of stops in traveling, Pilgrim's Progress is about a pilgrim named Christian. And he has his goal to see the celestial city. Doesn't sound that great to me. It sounds like the name of a lighting company, but whatever. He's trying to go to the celestial city to see God. But along his way, he realizes his backpack is heavy, where he carries all his sins and burdens. He should just drop the stinking thing and climb up the mountain, right? Makes sense. I'm hoping that our dear students will see that she should let go of everything and just live freely. I mean, besides, all this holiness stuff is a waste of time. Just go to church once a month like everyone else. I mean, come on. Enough. Let's get this over with.
This is much better. Yeah. Oh, look, a pilgrim. I think it's kind of admirable of him to go on a journey for his beliefs.
Huh. Oh, you know what? You're more of an idiot than I thought. Come over here and watch.
Woe is me, this burden is so heavy. I can bear it no longer.
I believe I can help you with that.
Who are you? I have not seen thee before on my journey.
I am Mrs. Worldly Wise Woman, and I have come to ask you, what is that thing on thy back?
This is my burden for the sins I have committed against the Lord of this land. I have had it ever since I have read this book. I need to get rid of it by going to the gate of heaven.
The gate of heaven? What a joke.
Doesn't I know how treacherous the roads to that place is? Who would send me on such a dangerous journey?
Well, a good man named Evangelist sent me this way. He told me I could be relieved of my burden there.
Well, that man sounds like a fool to me.
I should go on my way instead, friend, for it is shorter and simpler.
You disobey the law.
and not stray from it from anyone that tries to persuade you to do so.
Can't be proudest of me. I will somehow have walked with faith.
Very good. Be on your way, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, this book was a waste of time, but you know, I really like that road advisor. You know, we're just thinking, I'm just kidding. Seriously, okay, numbers?
I think that.
No, it's okay. No.
No.
We have to focus. I want that. Okay, and the question is, when did you learn to see how useless that burden was? And curious. Not going the hard way is foolish.
I don't know. Maybe the easy way isn't always the best way.
Oh, please, don't act like this was some kind of revival experience. What it was stupid. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. I've been showing you all this. Did you know that? Because now you do. And you know what else? Any knowledge found outside of yourself is useless. That is the point. No need for all this reading in these books.
Oh, well, easy for you to say when all you've been doing is, showing me knowledge outside myself, and then encouraging me to follow in the footsteps of the characters, except the immoral ones, not the moral ones.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Jeez, you know, you're acting like this thing was written by a bunch of old, stodgy old men.
And you're acting like this entire experience was written by a bunch of, I don't know, honors freshmen.
Because it was!
Well, no, please don't.
Enough! Enough! I'm like her little mind comprehended anyways. I'm so tired of this. People, you mortals, audience members, don't you see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to show her that you don't need to work so hard. You don't need to go on the straight and narrow. You don't need to even study or turn in papers or debate. You can just have it all inside already. But no, some people don't get it. And you know, I'm really sick and tired of this pattern. So I'm going to take her one last place. The place where it all went bad for me. I'm just a poor being, cast out of my home into an abyss. I'm from Paradise Lost. It was my home too, but nobody could give me a chance. And so I had to make my own and build my own path and become my own master. That's the only way you're ever truly free. So, observe and see the truth to knowledge and truth.
You.
Around.
This is nice. Where are we now? It looks like some sort of garden. The Amazon, maybe?
No, close enough. It's actually Eden. It's supposed to be a paradise, but it doesn't look much of paradise to me. It looks like Arkham.
Whoever that guy is, sure doesn't look like he thinks it's much of a paradise either.
Oh, that guy. Well, if you were him, you would feel the same.
Wait, you mean that's Adam? Oh, must be post-fall Adam to be so sad.
Yes. Poor little Adam. Kicked out of his garden because he said he ate the seed of John. No, it's not okay. I'm tired of this. I want my story to be better. You could have made it better, Milton. I could have had it. I could have been here. And you could have at least kicked him out of the stinking garden.
What are you talking about?
Just talk to me.
Makes Adam the seed of man, made in the image of the most holy God, whose name is exalted forever.
Greetings, spirits, servant of God, for that is what I perceive ye are, filling me with that holy terror I felt in that last hour when God came to me for the last time. What purpose you with my wretched self?
I come unto you with sorrowful purpose, to bar you henceforth from this garden, lest in your sin you take and consume of the fruit of the tree, in addition to that sin which you have already fallen. Perpetuate your sin forever.
I fear that may be your appointed goal. Is there nothing I can do? No recompense I may pay?
What are you hiding for? I can't even see us, remember? And it's an angel, like.
Well, I'm not hiding, you know. I just was started, that's all. And you know what? I mean, you never know. It's not worth it anyways. I mean, we're just wasting time. We should just leave.
No. Look what Willem's doing here. He's creating a whole scene around Adam getting kicked out of the garden.
It sure is.
That's pretty cool. I want to have fun with that.
repentance I may feel, knowing that I have destroyed the solace of God's company. But speak as you will.
It will come to pass that man will become desperately wicked upon the earth. So much so that God will see fit to reduce man on the earth to one family. From this, all mankind will spring again, but they will become wicked in their hearts again. But God will choose from this man a nation to call his own, for they shall seek him, turn and then return. And through this, through their generations, God will bless and guide them to perpetuate his plan to bring restoration to mankind.
Restoration? What is this I hear? Is the sin of my heart to be forgiven, yet not in my own time?
It shall be as you say. But God, though just, will not pour out his wrath on man forever, but in great love and mercy show grace to his people for all time.
I've heard enough of this problem. I'm leaving. Let's leave now. It is worthless.
What are
Okay?
you talking about?
Let's go.
This is beautiful. Milton figured out how to put prophecy like a giant Easter egg in this book. That's really cool. Why are you so down on all these books? All this knowledge, anyway. I think they have important things to tell me, and it's like you're trying to convince me to not.
Well, we see.
And what else would you expect?
Hey, you're not supposed to see it. You can't see me.
You are a fool, Lucifer.
Hey, what's that, eh?
You should not have shown her that which you did not want her to see.
Come on, run the mouth of God, Phyllis.
You're Satan? I wonder if that actually adds up. No more of this. You're not going to keep me from knowing the truth. Get out.
Eve, it's worthless, okay? Don't believe it. Let go.
You're done. Evil, God meant for good. Oh, take and read, for as we know, tantum et tenebris protecting himself.
Tantum et neighbors, Receptum conspect. Only what is one from the darkness remains.
Well, we hope you all enjoyed our honor showcase. We had a lot of fun putting it on. And I was reminded back there that I neglected to introduce myself at the beginning. So, my name is Casey Lang. I am the honors president for the 2023-24 academic year.
And I'm Gracie Warner, I'm the vice president. And Julia Hunt is not here, she's our secretary. She came down with the flu last minute. Bugs filled in for her. Great, thank you all.
Now, in recent years, it has become a tradition at the end of every honors project to award the Kleos Award. Kleos is a Greek word for honor, and it is awarded to the most valuable person on our honors project each year. It's awarded to the student that puts in the most work, that puts in the most effort, and who you think has made the greatest contribution. So, Caleb, would you ready for that? This is the first year this physical form of our symbol, the torch. This award will be displayed in our honors lounge, and there will be a board behind it with the photos of all honors Playoffs Award winners over the years, so we will have a visual record of that. So without further ado, my council and I have deliberated, and the Playoffs Award winner for this year's honors project is Mr. Josh Knox. President last year. He's come back for one more semester to help see it out. Josh is a senior this year, so this is the last semester he'll be with us in honors. And it means a lot to us to give him this award. I know it means a lot to him. So congratulations and thank you so much for all that you do. Dr. Grant, if he would like to say a few words, and after that we will have a reception. I think we've sent someone to get some cookies and some drinks, some lemonade and some tea. So we'll have a reception. Y'all can hang out, talk to all of us. Parents can take photos. Y'all love to do that. So whatever y'all would like to do, and that will conclude our reception.
All right. Thank you. Well, I think first of all, the most important thing to say is that I was very impressed by this performance, so please give them another round. Myself and Dr. Olson taught this class this semester, so we see these amazing students twice a week, but we know nothing about this performance until we see it now, live, on stage. And so I had high hopes, but my high hopes were even shattered. So congratulations. I will say I was up early trading papers, but this guy, the devil, I was not talking to them. Other than that, I think everything else was excellent. I'll tell you one other little piece of trivia. I'm wearing my tie in this very weird way, which is deliberate. It's to honor the original professor who kind of founded the honors program, a man named Dr. Bergel, who I myself never met. I think I'm the first honors program director who have never met him directly, so now he's become a kind of fully mythical figure. And I continue wearing this tie in his honor. And I will say one last time that this class, it's a real genuine honor to be able to teach them. They are some of the most amazing students in the university. They're very smart, they work hard, they're kind, they bring the most amazing energy to class. So as you can see, they did a fantastic job here. And it was also an honor teaching with Dr. Olson this last year.
You as well.
Thank you.
Very fun.
Yeah, so everybody, thank you so much. And I guess all there is left to do is have a party now.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.